So asempa
baby abokwa no pay
onya me dia che
edo ba dia se
o mai ni mu na ayehye kumu ayehye papa enyema nkoyi enyema age nsripe a driver for esu a teacher for esu sukun koda esu awofo esu adwumayefo esu boys ne girls so ayehye because I never toa yanto ufria yentua yenim se enyamre dikania ahokyira ba Ghana film retintin bisinne Ghana for eta ebobina etwa ejajo about ahokyire nanso mpomponso a ahokyire wo mani moduru anda omampenye kufuado ni na bedi eche owraba wumia amamwe mu no yehu bi mpenyin semseda. That is a reality, that is a fact. Ye can nyese bia ye wo party fufuru ntini ye can because ahokyere na ye komu no any political colors. So we NDC ni ana we MPP ni ene wudu Shell ana Total ana filling station bia sa wo kwa to diesel a obeto gallon 60 Ghana cedis because later no 13 cedis 30 pesos abrana full gallon ni nyina no in December 2016 ani en euro am hamate no near tono base 14 Ghana cedis. And the price of a liter of diesel is almost the same as the price of a gallon of diesel under Mahama buying from 14 Ghana cedis to 60 Ghana cedis. Amaka boy den meka car, meka taxi, meka Uber, meka Sprinter, trotro, meka bus, meka Kia, meka Chiles, car boy den. Nti ade bia e wodwa so a yede ye ho ana yedi a yede fa car ekodwom bia no ebo na kosoro. Eno titiriu na ma ahokyira ba omani mu a obi ahomete no.
But so me one kasa we okay because when you moon said that
yes. Oh, me ankasa there I'm recovering.
Oh, you okay.
Because 2-3 days ago no me ho nshada family.
Okay.
Kakrabat. Food also we ni nyina we yare o nyare. You have to.
I know nya ho chire wo krom.
Oh no.
Okay. So that's to do with the person.
I want you to kromo, I want you to kromo. Any pain once a while you can get a health issue. And yeah, I think the stress in the soccer. Yeah. The stress because stress at Delta Airlines ZFM ones and you be do kromo. Yeah. And you be do yeah. So yeah, cry. Yede adwuma na ahyehyɛ so traveling up and down and so ka ho binti minya malaria kakra. But Manunu na bia say there me ho ayede kakra. That is why I was able to come. So
some charity begins at home. And you know, yeah, starting 5th year, but personally one kasa a day in the life of Sammy Gyamfi as National Communications Officer I say.
Hi. What besides more? Normally my day starts with a lot of missed calls. There isn't a day that sorry anopa man sorry to at least 30 or 40 or 50 missed calls.
Time ben our day started.
Oh, me day started anopa me obi am sorry intem enti mendantem and I try to wake up early. Enti say yes me will program bia say bia some of the media programs are yakono 7 a.m. say TV3 ne de keka ho. Somewhere no there you have to wake up around 5 a.m. But nan saying there it me adwuma mane kwa na dwopa no me da achakra 6 a.m. de many better sometimes 5:30 na many ate because you need to wake up and see what is the agenda for the day, visit the online portals and see publications are trendy on the various portals. Ubeko Dom Online, Ubeko Ghana Web, Ubeko My Job Online, Ubeko City Newsroom, Ubeko Peace FM Online, Star FM Online, Radio XYZ, Radio Gold. You check all these things. Minu Ebiso Adaroma, Obi Menu of the publisher. And I'll be sending me scanned copies of newspaper headlines. So I'm sure I'll broadcast it to all his contacts. And so you're able to see all the newspaper headlines and you're able to know topics are trendy for the day. And me sorry, so na me able hard-working deputy, Antonio Kokuwa, was sending me panel placement why on behalf of the Communication Bureau for the NDC, for the main political talk shows I won't cry. Party in your war arrangement, to place communicators there. And so I'm able to know who is going where, and if there is any information, share it with the people before they appear. And most of the time, so best around upon missed calls na abano. Dodona free media stations across the 16 regions of Ghana because of one issue or the other. The NDC's position on those issues. It be so be from party members, it be from friends, and account. So usually that is how my morning starts. It starts with reading all these things, newspaper headlines, headlines on online portals, a few interviews in the morning based on issues trending, and returning, of course, to the best of your ability, because you cannot return all the calls. But kakra will be to me, you try to return the calls.
I mean, you're rolling up the days and the years. Would you still take up this position?
I will do that. Nothing gives me satisfaction than the role me play for the National Democratic Congress. Now, everywhere I go, people meet me, young men especially. Sebio, the Onyamiadom, Yeboa party in your mind. I saw when any nation won't cry. They ask me, what is your secret? I tell them that there's just one thing: do what you have a passion for. And I am doing something that I have had a passion for all my life. This is who I am. Since my childhood days, everybody who knew me knew that this is what I would do. They knew me as somebody who would be a lawyer one day. They knew me as somebody who would be a politician and a political communicator for that matter. And for me, this is not work. This is my life.
Oh, really?
I don't do it with any... well, the managerial aspect of the work. Okay, and sometimes the other things that comes with the work. Because you may be the national communications officer, but your rules is about party management. To say branch elections, you assign you to regions, which are not necessarily communication works. What you say, a campaign draw, you will be moving. Apart from that, you will receive invitations. You have to travel across the length and breadth of Ghana. Apart from that, sometimes you have to be part of activism, to say the organization of demonstrations, which are not Wejuma Nkasa as the National Communications Officer. So, it will take something out of you in terms of energy, time, resources, and so on. But when it comes to communication, I do it with no stress because it is my life. It is something that I love to do.
Or any regrets Abra would take you at this position?
No, not at all.
Only any regrets.
I always look back, and sometimes I even shed tears. When I'm alone, say unyame enam the rank and file of the National Democratic Congress for so. Because maybe I mu be free bano. We never thought so within the it's not about getting here. I knew that I would get here one day, but the short period of time everything has happened, it could only be God. And I'm excited about it, and that is why I have decided to stay in that position and not to move, because I think for now that is where I can be most productive and I can be most helpful to the National Democratic Congress. Absolutely no regrets. It is a very demanding job, more demanding than many roles in the party, because we are communicator now, communication officer. Party near you work on a daily basis. Every morning, communicators must go on radio, in the afternoon, in the evening, media monitors, serial callers must call morning, afternoon, evening, night. Communicators must go on radio and television morning, afternoon, evening, night. And so if you are managing such an office and offices like that in the thousands across the length and breadth of Ghana, in the thousands, will be any problem. It is not a small job. But unyame adom ene party mpenyufo a omoso yemu a omo cheche yankakra. My bosses, General Mosquito, the national chairman, Euro Samuel Fuswampofo, Meame Wafamadi, Uncle Tutubi Kwache, and the seniors who have held our hands and are mentoring us. Enti, Yatumi, Ayedi, Bitumi Bia, and Yugususwa, Yehese Yabeye more. Na, but I see, and this was a political party, no, Yetimi achieve come December 2024.
Okay, on that note, I want to find out, Sami, the political journey, or Ajunibi, National Communication Officer, maybe Obekon and Nimkakra, vie for any other position in the NDC, and so communication, and Pesoberia, Sumama Yukuno.
Oh, absolutely. Ubia or politics, Mubiano has or the dream, what they are said to aspire for greater heights, greater positions. And I'm no different. Me was and it's what they and I make a bro for no pay too much.
So
me was
okay.
And it's what they no. But me believe say bibia won and I believe say unyame wo and she a plan for Unipa Dasanibia. Na the here power brabo munise will be who nyame plan for you, no wa fulfill a plan. And I'm happy say mimi nyame plan for me and I know I'm fulfilling that plan. But plan no e will mundi diso at every stage of your life no. Unyame ahye de e wo se we ofa na kwan so a sa na bebom pepepe. But you must get the timing right. And until for this particular time, in 2018, the time dictator said, na Mejina for the National Communication Officer position. 2022, me freeze a plan in society. Me freeze I was a stay in that office for another term. In my mind's eye, I don't see myself in this office beyond 2 terms.
Oh, okay.
Because I me free say after 2 terms, ho be here say metwe me ho na ofoforo so ababa be bi na baby foforo metimi akono metimi
now we should party no my hefa now betimi akọ after communication.
Oh, I know the drew her yendu ho kra sisi idea the presence is here near the upcoming elections ntia no ho nkomo de betimi adi. But the question CJ Bisa and say me pese metna wa afebo na me pese
because you have no regrets.
I don't have no regrets. Yeah. But me, I'm that type no matter where or which position I rise to in the future, I will still communicate.
Okay.
Communication
is part of you.
No, I cannot wake up in the morning and see MPP communicators lying on TV and radio. It is one of the reasons why mean to quiet outside Ghana in the 1 month. I can't mean free Ghana more than 1 month. Okay, apart from the fact that I'm pay Abonte Edriane is one of the reasons why I mean stay outside the country for a long time. No, the work I do, I love it so much that me too quiet. Let me stay more than 2 weeks out of Ghana. I have to come back because when I'm monitoring the airwaves, the debate, you itch to be part of it, and you itch for your voice to be heard on those issues. And see, media and found one baby when you don't me no what page you drew. But no matter where I am, communication, my passion, I will continue to.
Feel threatened, so be contested.
Oh, why? me be crown cross so my brain.
Okay.
Because obi contesting me normal. I mean you are Mahamampu. So no cranny per contesting. Yeah, until be contesting me normal. That is the way of democracy. NDC party no, kabima min kabi, and ye de chechere. Into be anywhere position be any birthright. No matter who you are, or share party in Mras and a party Mran to say, if ye nice swan or mandate near the amount. I was say Congress I had the highest decision making body of the party no. At Toswaba, a decided say, Bemo to swap Koswa Jumano, and I said Nipa from me. A drew some and I am a hoquine, and will be Biara or Pesa Unujina Bia no Timijina. This Amre Nebeba and Obini Mijina and Yamewa, but I'm confident to say, Unyame Adomunti, and a party for M1T. Omobehe Edumapa. So
finally, question for you personally. Now, for a movie or NDC, then we come to other issues. Is it true, sir, you are nurturing somebody to come and kick off one of your deputies?
Hey, I know they meant that if you hear to, I know they meant me deputies me know me won't omunya. I was a omuche me penny. They are older than me. But we've worked so well together. Sebi, sending ketrema kra na to bia when treat me ba. Until there's no perfect relationship in the world. Say even the relationship between a father and a son, or a mother and a daughter, when you be to me about. But largely, no, your relationship now is very smooth, and everything I made to me I did it together with their support, and we get along very well, even on personal, levels, not just party work. In any case, I'm not sure of anybody close to me who is coming to contest for National Deputy Communications Officer. The only people I know who will contest for that position is Akogan and Anthony Kwekubwai. But I don't know of anyone else or other contested. And I'm not sure anybody who is sincerely close to me would do that. Because I will approve of.
Well, I'm saying it's about 35 minutes after 9. So, see, I'm joining the National Communications Officer for the NDC, Sammy Gyamfi, and I Chichinko Mobra Facebook now. If you post your comment, more they can post, definitely, you're back in Kai. Now, Sammy, the NDC party, and you're back saying, cool, maybe branch elections.
Branch elections, me to me, I can say, yeah, best 70%. If it's a CN chesa, na ya adwen say ebe yen kakra broni say ebe no in faces. Apart from Eastern and Ashanti region, na ya de tabo ato so say ya ho bo anu so papa nti yeni kan fa nyeme bi ngugu akwemu ansa na yakwa akoye a enumpo no if you ocheneko party ni beba abonten e de ho enhyehyeye information nyina ba abonten ama yehu emra ye be fiti ase ISI elections in the one share Ashanti and Eastern region, but the 14 regions now can branch elections go to Ekoso, and information briefing Mikita as a National Communication Officer nature in about 70 to 80% of the branches in the year elections. 5 northern regions year Dodona, Greater Accra, Ayadodona, few areas are problems or and yakaso monitoring trends so that we can solve the problems. Na itimiama elections no bibia koso kama ni ebewie no ntiasia ya adwuma party no benyan kabum na the see ani so that is the 2024 election ye nyina yet to me akaye ho abom akon for sa inkunimdie no. It is so far so good, and I want to congratulate omo o matimi awie omo branch elections nyina na mafa akonya we so asre won se Jumedi na yedi ahye won sa no e jumedi ehu hia ema NDC amanyoko hia ema Ghana, because Ghana for need that so any the National Democratic Congress ahokyira ye komi amamu boni a ye komi enye CPP ne betumi ababeje Ghana free omampenye Kufuado ene na bedi eche bawumia ene MPP for nsem enye PNC for enye ZCPP for enye Kwadonko party enye PPP the National Democratic Congress. And when see the Jawa near the as well. And when ya I just said to me, whether you were elected through whether you were you are now a branch executive because you're to swaba and now acclamation and a party at that polling station to mu say besom as a branch executive who adwuma say was a yema party and the kind say meetings and the oxygen for organization. Ekobia enta nhia no eko ne ntimi nyina eko ne ntimi nyini eko ne ntimi nyakese nti modwuma ne se animanimu ya mo nipa nkron na yayi mu no mo beta ya hia na madwen party ne ho e wo sa polling station na branch ho na madwen kwan a mo betumi afa so ama afoforo aba party ne mu na se nipa 15 ye wo mo wo ye register mu as members a mo akwa bia beka ho na bedu 2024 no nipa omoye NDC for wo branch omoto aba ho e wo so omoye nipa omoto aba ho no ebi atimi abeka ho na aboa ma party ni votes e wo ho no atimi akosoro se wutumi yesa enno na opposition na ene wanya ya wani agi eso beba mfaso ama party na so beba mfaso ama Ghana na wankasa so aye a record be towards that was your contribution to the Victory 2024 agenda of the NDC. And when you bo mu nyina abaso and you be stress omonka omohumum na omoma party no interest no ni omanim kan no kre eni omanim kan adwumaden eni here no complacency obi ka tro say NDC arena 2024 we a oboa ompewasem ompe NDC asem ye reni nwie ye kra adwuma wo form we was here and the branch executives in any party in nine party in any party in sa e was say yes adwuma no e wo form ye nim say omu ni hwamo because we hwe ahokeka for the first time first no na wo pe obi amana di constituency position when NDC mukra empenyifo no beka choose na na form even at the regional and national levels kra na maybe na form but the branch elections wo hwe asempa ahokeka yen grassroots no omode omoho hyemu a eso ani pa na emma nkran hyese NDC party no etiase NDC party no eyekese na NDC party no has a long way to go.
So I mean, my final question on the NDC now for yen cut you other issues ebane say na money kokwa nyido ho enya misunderstanding about Asumdwe Park renovation.
Oh, me just obi ni na misunderstanding bia. Me ameti e me nka Yura Professor Mills abusua ho. Also Tias say Ghana we believe in the family system. Obia wo abusua. Ti se nesa me gemfi sebio nyame fansa ma. Menti asie bi mu a me wo abusua. Obi be di ma de. Se mi judge apade bia obi na behwe so. And even though say na Yura Professor Mills your mampini a waye oman na japade a obeso mo man so mpa twa sapato ho a enne nchiri menyina e ba bi hu ye nyina ye mabunu a ya be e wose ye hwesa sapa no ne famu abapa de boy bra no na wo wu ye so oman no ne pe no kra bre no o wabusua enu nti se wo pese wo ye bibia na wo de hye nanimonyam a e wo se wo ni na busua edwen ho na ade na wo ye no so no de to so mienu wo make sure say de wo ye no in line with the opinion or stand for obi ani say Yura Professor Mills you say Ghana for one two ni dia so dwe hene because no pass on no penkabo no buo ni die de mani pe biara even the political opponents di hu adanse yesa na ne kasa ho te so ho enti wontu mi nkasa wo ye bibia hye sa opanyi ani munyam but all these principles virtues that this man stood for no the wo ye no di tia oh yes you are rather dishonoring the memory of the man you claim you love and be free say eno ne de ye nua panyi mi nua panyi kwakwani do ho ye ya wo ma adwem be free say entwe ye enye ono nko amede de me di hu ya okra ne ye kwan a omampanyi Kufuado in particular a deepin sa ade no
the deepin is saying
oyo panyi
yeah
so uni mama mre so uni mama mra yen se amamre se bi se new unyame fansa ma no da sumina so se bi impreduasa so mampanyi Kufuado ni ho biemu a nti obepese gabi ochirida kwa na obi be sori se oye bibi ama na yen kai duma ma no oye bibi di ahye nanimonyam but onko na busuafo ho ne omo nkodwen ho ana. Will he be happy with that? He will not be happy. Only a chrono bit me aye bibi so the show mampanyi Kufuado nimonyam but don't involve the New Patriotic Party. Ono be di omanim kan e de beji to me be di mampanyi. How will he feel in his grave if he has feelings by that time? It will not be right. And unti as a president, na Professor Amos crying a downfall right from Lagos. No nimse no city ene de keka na mosemo ye bibia she papa na nimonyam ana bebia wu ya yesie no e wo se ye maintenance ye sisi ho kama na ye nimonyam shema no ya de pa ka bibibo ni bi anim na we take this decision no wa fra busuafo wa bo wona ma ne oni o nyina adwen ho ye ti kro nko agina watie won so adwen kire san ye na ebeyeye sebi Ira Mills apart from na busua ofiri mu ba biologically no political family so oni almost wadwen ho ye ne san a
but some na me dwen san kan be ball mampani abaso abokoko anyedo ho abaso because NDC you had the power to do it mo be renovate Asomdwe Park before leaving office mo anye and this Koku being close to the president etumi lobby the MPP government to do it. Why must you
na Asomdwe Park no one is here
moi
so what are you talking about? I go back to that because somebody built it and you see na you see yem papa wo no it was a very very nice place. Obi enu obetumi aka say, have you seen the pictures of Asomdwe Park when it was first commissioned?
Yes.
You see yem papa Mills was ceremonies no nyina state funeral ni bibia ya kama sort of point am say but any infrastructure I would net here be bia no brando was also kusisi no yen kura ye dan ya timu no FSN after 1 year 2 years 3 years when CC na be dada nti aban we aba na omone Koku a ono so any Professor Mosi ye adwuma anya adwen bi se yen CC ho na wonya kama me free sen ka commendable boni bi anim oti ase ba kwan a ye fa so ye no papa no na busua ono anka se film yankobo wo mama ne ye ne o manwe ho the political family of film yankobo wo mama ne ye ne o manwe ho na wotie kasa na efie nua Kwaku ani do ho ba ase obia time Professor Mills when NDC mu ono nko ana na edo no
because so appeal to Mosamo renovate man na mo fi office
edin papa mu ba kasa edin titimu ede wantwi atemdidie. Professor Mills was not that man. So you cannot say you are his prodigy. But you are his mentee. You are his son who is seeking to honor him. And yet, everything the man stood for, no, you are acting in variance with it. And no dear. And there's a yenuananka say who or the chopper man, Professor Mills Abusia. If he say I will say siwa. Onia dream bonibia. He's doing something to honor a former boss, but the choir of the first why no. And in here, yen in a way I didn't kabumbe the beba. If you have personal scores with some people, what am I say? And your Professor Mills would settle. What ye yen papa no yen na yen kamum na yen honor no. Ye now personal scores be in the party with any individual. You have the right to raise those issues.
So I mean, Koku decide this back to the NDC Amobejano.
Oh, why not?
Okay, thank you.
The party in the be free mako. Ama a party najewo. Right. Only the input here. Is it just suspension, right? To the best of my knowledge, it's just suspension. Nti or back a party in the budget. Na me so me share ni mu se back.
Anyway, Habisia joining us about 30 minutes at the top of the hour. Lawyer Sammy Jemfi, National Communications Officer, NDC. Sisiana CJ, Ewie Beyiwado. on some textbooks issues. Well, my name is a question. Now, Afi.
Well, Sammy, I'm saying, and Nadia, make I say, when assemble for about 3 years after the introduction of new syllabus. As we speak, public schools only need textbooks, and that's the issue that we've started raising this morning, Wednesday, a bit twice. But your reaction on this issue. I mean, you have been following it. Especially now that Mofranon Babetro textbooks and penny and head teacher be on anonymity. So now already serious concerns or how are textbooks no. And they bring one more as head teachers and one more teacher for any more franwa one more at the receiving end of at the child one more HN was schools no Sammy.
Yeah, I made the pass makofa sa assembly ediaba. Because engoma sem idea here. O maybe binya dache pa or so twene ni hwe ne ngoma sem. Na your ngoma sem no so no ne fapem Obunis in the foundation and the basic education. It was say no a or mine no masem ebe say or mine dachi ebe say. Abai we be pay to me or mo kansen bibiri about or may you masem. But the never share kwaya or mo to may you masem de fa minua enkoye. No kre eye no kre. No kre eye bako. Na de amana basa ne say nipa bebre ni akukuduru a omode timi e ka nokre ti na me ya se opanyi a mozemo ne kasa e on anonymity je wa mama mo ni din kura de enti na wose usuru kiti na wose usuru se ya ti o mamu na aban a wote akonwa so owura bawomia ene omampanyi akufu ado aban se omode new syllables and as new curriculum basic schools, primary, JHS. Na omod asesa syllabus no the syllabus for frako. What's that syllabus so dia? Na just say was say o de ngoma foforo ba de friend textbooks na achechere for no tumi de kire enkoda na de. Na enfie miensa ne akire ni modema no. And textbooks no beba. Ochna ya order contracts. Ade achia ye procurement. Ade achia ye print 3 years ni achire for ni textbooks obo de be chire ye mofra de in basic schools. It's a shame. It's a big shame. No mampenya kufuado sebi se wada won sorry. Because all say Ghana for ye madache. Hwe enya suku asempa county akonwa wem. Enya suku akamenti aka sigentia. Adenti ne de ye mofra dache egrato presa
obia o de free SHS about me nka say o say your mind
education free ni kusisa
ye freeness nkrofo ko
so the 5.3 billion abo free SHS ho bra abo amankoda bibra ko school
yeah
enkra ne ko school no omunya aduane ni ene me no ka say all the secondary schools including Akesia Presec Wesley girls. There is food crisis everywhere. Not just secondary schools, it's a nursing training institution simple. I'm sure you've seen videos of nice girls, nursing trainees almost show montaria or more fun eduane. Na koda wonya eduane ndi. E beden wenya sa peace of mind nimpo etimi esua de. Baby omo be da ayasem. Class omo betena sua de ayase nti na enkoda na ya cho mu mienu yese ba akoko green track na ba akoko gold track eno so a won hyehyɛ basa akora ko school bo so mienu no wa betena fie bo so miensa na awofo boka wo classes fees so and they go to the secondary school free SHS na egu because now headmasters na kan abayinti no say almost start charging koda no fees omo de beton pa ma omada so baby ombeda the omo betena so aduane omo bedi nyina is the PTAs are paying and if you ask the parents or the headmasters they will tell you that obi antia free SHS in fact say free SHS paraba mpo anka NDC yeah 1992 constitution no man penya kufuado no way no ne na lawyer for Ghana Bar Association no ma boycott to constitution no consultative process because almost say in toast for ni cool before the ultimate constitution papa bia omo but yen, and that is why the 1992 constitution free SHS shame article 25 2B signed by the founder of the NDC, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Yen ye son sada ye no nimfiti asia kra ye in 2015-2016 academic year and President Mahama say ade ye nya ne kakra progressive ne 50 day for so 365 day students sa academic year and President Mahama new be school fees otu ya ni nyina 2015-2016 academic year eni fiti asia senka onya 2016 a enka wo ye ne kakra ma ne be cover borders enti President Akufo-Addo ba ya o ka sa wo de cover borders nyina no na ye ne kwampa so a the President Mahama hyehyɛ no eno ano no ba beto so but ne hyehyɛ no the implementation of it na ho na asɛm ne wo dwumadie bi betumi aye dwumadie pa be wan hyehyɛ ne yi a wo be sɛ na mabotaye esi ani so nti e de ba ye no kra no aboyen eno na na esi because through this noble good policy of free SHS we are now destroying the quality of education.
How?
Na yakotwe exams 50% of nkora na fail mathematics ni English. 50% I fail maths. What does that say about the quality of education? Forget about analysis and you cry better change. And the point is that say 50% of nkora university for wasi e be fail mathematics. Dear secondary school are we happy with it? Ubisa any educationist teacher obeka say ade we be hu nsunsuanso in the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Nkura we dodo na be kwakodu university na won ye be hu nsunsuanso. Enti die mpa enti no mampanya Akufo-Addo on to me and fix this issue of textbooks, this food crisis in our schools. Masa o your bad time na wo bani dia na wo ye tua o kabo so me how de kwa shawulai
but some also
me bisa kwet o de kwa shawulai
there be na so ma
o de kwa ninth class
na say abayin ko a night club abayin ko
no mampanya Akufo-Addo boy
me no ye de ayin
o mampanyi a wa pe o ho anya wo enkodai nya textbooks mfensua de na wo sori a na wa chata wiem hyen private jet don hwere ba ku bia Ghana for ye bon ka $20,000 not every day, every hour, even when the plane is parked on the tarmac of Terminal 3 Wokutuka International Airport. Now wo say Ghana sika say ye bisa wo say me pese me tu kwan ya metimi dware wo wiem sika aban we aseno on that private jet alone. I'm only talking about one of their wasteful expenditures. One, me say ebetumi printed textbooks ama busy school children you know. Asempa enya se sika ni ho is about priorities. Priorities. Say education we here pa the entia. And I want to be provided textbooks.
That mean what in the safety of the president was all too quiet.
Me drain ho papa.
Yes, now
what has safety got to do with luxury?
No, is it luxury?
Now yeah, safety. I'm saying Falcon 900 EX no bonne no.
Yes, so markers them.
Enye no na odema se wa Bruni no. Se wa Bruni ko da nkunchiri Kumasi plain benebisi no. According to one confessions.
That's Kumasi.
O mampenya Akufo-Addo Falcon 900 EX on fan tu kwan. Na nsen a on pese ye be hu so da so chata sa remhye no. Enye eto de bi otu kwan on fa presidential jet ni nkosi kuru fufuro so no wa chata private jet de ato aso. Sa ye presidential jet no ID Ben ye turn 2008 to him afin Eddie Ben 11-12 years. O te point na me chona say bone be na wo ho ye wo countries bi a omo the same jet edi 30 years na actually their president still use it and no mo de call UN General Assembly meetings in New York. Today presidents are no mo musika bi kran so no mabedi akonwa. Successful, well established, accomplished businessmen like South Africa Mampenyi Cyril Ramaphosa. Omu tukwan no mutimi fa economy class de tukwan. Ye Mahama ti akonwa so. Private jet, presidential jet, Falcon 900 EX ya no di tukwan. President Mills the same. So I say ana chimetobia ba hono ntimi fa tukwan a no wa fa British Airways. Anytime I ask President Mahama, me say na wo ko UN General Assembly, how are you going, Your Excellency? Was this any time one I mean to me for Falcon and Kono, made the British Airways business class and it took one. President Akufo-Addo tena business class will be one. Nancy or code Dubai or far Emirates business class. Oh yeah. The dancing skills necessary. A candy coat. O man penya waji ni every mofra brim. Wo tia ye. Wonya wi mfo te say you. Te say CJ ni asempa. Wo na papa yo man penyi. Se ceremonial president kra na papa. Edward Akufo-Addo. No yo man penyi. Eni je be na wo nyinu krom ha. Ye keka o mranti brem ya se party enya asem ketwa. Waji weni a wo be pa konwa wo sese wa bo bre ye wanyini enti wo mfa Ghana sika yere. O ba be pe dimpa enye sika. Dimpa neni. Se me pese mi dwade wo wie munti. Such a flimsy reason. Ni e Ghana for worker. People cannot talk because everybody is timid. Okoka, most people, not everybody, because Okoka MPP for be do attempt to minka. Textbooks in your and could I be an ni Maza, I buy the buffer stock for car. My friend and Nabina Mumisano over 300 million Ghana cedis. Mumisamo, I buy it into a contractor for car. Napco for buy the Omoka 700 Ghana cedis alawano 9 months about for a frag wow. About this one because he can you.
Masami, NDC more kasati say in the midst of Russia-Ukraine crisis and come to me and managing.
In the midst of Russia-Ukraine crisis, ya no be or sorry, they be our charter private jet. No. And in the midst of that same Russia-Ukraine crisis, ya no they be or sorry, what charter private. Me say in 9 months, 2019 in 9 months, more one come. Nanado at the 63 million Ghana cedis in 9 months, not 1 year. That is 630 billion old Ghana cedis. Unim school say bet me see. Check analysis na conservative analysis na yero kuje to abla kwa no. Check the millions Nanado or selling on this private jet matter. Ni pay wu. Edwuma ni kroni mu. Ubeko hospitals in penny ho. People are dying because of no birth syndrome. Abaya wenye sikacha aban bia Ghana bakosemu. Wa bobosia cha aban bia. Wa je yento taxi cha aban bia. Wenya oil sikacha aban bia. Nenso untimi si one hospital nwie say o de boa Ghana for ayarehwe.
Enwie nchese onwie.
We see one
nchese onwie.
But agenda 111 is ongoing. Agenda 111 on one mabontin because untimi nye. Agenda 111 I was in 2021 August na odiwie.
Yeah.
But what you free 2021 about 2022 you say also be in 2024.
But it's still ongoing.
Weekend this wa ba say enye ye na wo nyansa anse ya odibesi.
Bi nyene nyina.
I think say agenda 111 Pascal as Pascal.
No, but he blocks most of to me ansini.
Now obi eshebo. Yeah. In 4 years. So they see 200 secondary schools. Ofiti 124 I say. 124 more than half. Right? Ofra konyaso no we almost 50 we be computer lab room, library room, buses room, nkonyo gum and nemofra between 1,500 to 2,000 we musua de. Onu obi awa betina konyaso not in fear na you 5.5 years.
That's your bay agenda 111.
On see one secondary school nwe meba on see one secondary school not one. President Mahama now here 124 secondary schools we move 50 no. In 4 years, only 200 billion in total revenue. Now, we have 500 billion on see one secondary school. On see one hospital. What's the order now?
But it's ongoing.
That's ongoing.
Now, working. About 88 of them.
Ongoing.
50%.
2020 ongoing. 2021 ongoing. 2022 still ongoing. Ongoing never ended up.
So by 2024, Ben.
Go and check the contractors there. They are not paying them. How would they complete the projects? What they are swap about from say we will see brand new hospital. I'm a shaman for 35 million euros. I could say 2 years in the Yanoko are done for Assassin done for foundation clone team to be Oko Labadia
La General Hospital.
La General Hospital. Na polyclinical. Say na ya dadam poa. CJ. Na wo ho so. Wo de ye the oboni friend rehabilitation. Na see hospital because hospital ni si wodada no nurse for ye adwuma wom, doctor for ye adwuma wom, health workers ye adwuma wom a ni pampempem me wona mete ɛyɛ ade omutimi kɔ ɔkɔgya yarehwɛ enti yɛwɔ ɔpɛpa hospital yɛbɛsi foforo ba yɛnya musika enti ɛne yɛsiesie no na aba bɛyɛ kama na etimi ama nipa yarehwɛ nke no na sebio nyansa yɛ den ewo wo de wo sɔre da ba ko a wo de articulate akwa bubu hospital ni nyina agu wo bubu agu o sɛ mi besi mono mi besi foforo
ultra modern
2 years ni die na akoso 2 years ni so sɛ na wonni sika na wo so na on your ready why did you demolish it? Why couldn't you just rehabilitate it or maintain it for the time being so that when you were ready with the money na ka demolish it? Wo yesi we nya bibia ma wase a ye ma no kro no wo wantimi ansi hospital ni bi dia wo beto ye so a wo bubu aku me say Adom FM investigate why as a project na stall investigate it.
No,
what
do you know I am?
Me say Sikedi ntia.
Sikedi on whose part?
I'm giving you a lead. We a free story. Me who say me can send be na bibi twem.
Sikedi on whose part?
Me kofa ba sama hu dia pia free mo ba.
Sikedi on whose part?
Me say there are issues Minister for Health onim between no any contractor a delays our project no. So the personal interest to nchen project in the
whose personal interest? President or the Minister of Health?
The Minister of Health.
The personal interest.
Me say so in the personal interest to nchen go and see the contractor. Mu misa ne said the na djuma no aka ho.
No, Sami should tell us.
Oh, Debbie.
So I'm saying,
me ma lead because no but who need adaje also be.
But once you
who need adaje also be you na mo no. Oh, Debbie na say na mo no time na mo. Who need adaje also be. You see
whose personal interest?
I am telling you, sir, the personal interest of higher ups at the Ministry of Health and in this government. And I'm saying, there's a Minister for Health or Jane Lafoho. Nini pe was am patam mu ho no person ye hospital na onyi ni personal interest bi en free
Samisi kana be di nsem no issue ma contractor
mon ko he chinye wo de mon ko bisa Minister for Finance
is it that contractor
no mon ko bisa kan for reata issues awowo enti a sa project no so de tabo ato so ontu esika bia
aden
mon ko bisa no all these things I'm telling you should know. I know something.
Yes, so tell us
why is that kind of reata say ontu esika bia
bits and pieces
for that project mon ko bisa
on pe contractor na say contractor
no.
Is that the interest?
No. It's not about that.
So what's the interest?
On this issue, Nkwande Kendoforiata is right. Timunko Bisano. But you see, the point I am making here is at the time when you see kacha bambia, now to me investing in the most important things for Ghanaians: health, education. Not one secondary school, not one hospital initiated by them and completed. Apart from Mahamadi or Mobeto, a few of them, or maybe na bibli so meja akamurem.
No, but some expansion in the schools. Almost see dormitories, almost see halls. What else?
Why do you want us to celebrate mediocrity?
It's not mediocrity.
Abaybe na NCC's unique classroom block. Abaybe. Now wo mimi no mienu nko akra no. Say yes say yen use Adom FM ne agege ntoboa NCC dormitories ana yen bie classroom blocks ma menu mienu nko a ye kra yen tua taxes ma yen ntumi nya. These are things NGOs and private people do.
No, but the point
GCs do.
But the point is
a government that has had 3 oil fields, that has given them 60% of Ghana your total oil revenue since we started the commercial production of oil. Abaya Eurobonds waji over $11 billion. Abanda Mahama Banji only $3.7 billion, so maji $11 billion. Abaya only $273 billion nakagana in only 5.5 years.
Sa Abaya no wa ambitious policies.
Say you see o metre bibi a wode say sikana ye in the area of Omeya disua, in the area of Omei ayare health. You can only make about may expand the classroom block, may expand the dormitory.
No, but
that is
Samisa Abaya no ne say I am moving you from taxation to production, and therefore or the one district, one factory buy. Have you thought about this? Sikana original or they build the factories in Benjumaba?
I'm say, and now person we did Ghana for them. Asempa. Person we share ya wa no pay.
No,
Asempa. No. Asempa na ubisa mi.
Is it that?
Okay.
Is it that?
Let me answer your question.
Yes.
In the history of Ghana, Omanpenye Kufuor Aban we ni abaya omunsi one factory omunsi bi
but a much factory smoking now
timiye omunsi bi nti zawaka so ko jisike bia besi factory bosia na omo no omabo de 273 billion akaye ka ho of course exchange rate depreciation ka akaye ka ho omo fa bi nsi factory ba
omo disikash factories
Yura Mahama ebo bosia or they see the biggest factory in Ghana, the biggest factory in the history. Ghana beto factory kese pa yesia or menenya so faso papa ye friend a tuable gas processing plant. Ne boy $1 billion, not million, $1 billion. E wuna Ghana Gas Company free. Many pabebre ejumaye President Mahama and the DC. Sa factory no. Amen ne sika Ghana de bia fibia yesesa ko dollars eko ka ujaframa gas e de bo men mu de be power ye nyama hoden plants no ene yaye wo ye ujaframa it is Ghana over $300 million every year and so we are Elmina fish processing plant Kumazi shoe factory na egu oye ni ye e ye ne kama e mo start so produce shoes ukubu pa or ye share not factory cement factory no ye abayan kasa factory o commander o si wie $35 million factory mo no chiao mo am show yi mo ko hoko ye show abayan bi aba 5.5 years ni o se wenti me nua hwede nti factory no e begu anwu we ja factory no wa ma na process afei di o se factory no beton ama ankorankore enne na nse meti ye na famesa President Mahama Breso ye kopɛ bosia de ma o mu dua hwede se ahwede no mo dua ebo aban so de beto no e wo fom yes nya na mo se Mahama nua hwedi mo se mani megu ase nti se farmers ne se o ma mo bo pa ahwedi no kra no o mo beto ama private people mo fa ma factory ni biem. These were factories built from scratch by the Mahama government and ankrankra so factories e wo ho dada Yura Mahama e di sika hedai e shemu e ma factories no etimi gena wo mo na so e fa Ghana fo bebre adwuma and that factories are President Mahama ban e support to e na 100 e to de bi na mete se MPP for ka se omo buy no ma support to private factories share ban bia no mo ye mesere because even President Kufuor record what President Kufuor did with even Edif under the Ministry of Trade aban we currently me in rules record no na kan person body omo to President Rawlings ana President Mahama and President Mills are omoye free zones authority oni nyuma nkwa free zones authority na mo so factories are employ nipa mo sustainable jobs free zones nkwa oni nyuma ya dia bakrumwa under President Mahama aban na wo be kan one day one factory is it because mo dey no this slogan ato so ana ankora bi asini factory o dey azie o se okoje bosia wo bank bosia no na betua o say okay me boa me manu ko tu mu bi na bank na ma obosia no o say me de manu tu mu bi nti na bank na ma obosia ni to factory ni one district one factory upo me the signboard ba be si one district one factory ni no
yeah but say expansion abem
no unya wona we see factory
yeah but I want facilitate wabo
facilitation aban bia ye bi that is my point roll me just Kufuor aban through Edif one businesses
boy
President Mahama me be bobo no factories obo but even before that unim hwe kwa unim say pharmaceutical companies NSK over 25 million and see because of that you know NS Chemist Mahama factory one district one factory then Adams Mahama factory one district one factory. That is how what that logic is. That if you give stimulus to a private factory or you facilitate access to credit by that private company, then that private company becomes a record or achievement of Ghana. And you say any one district one factory and then a when they promised one district one factory, they told us every district factory or more publish a pie charts. Okay. I'm say how you see Kabu ho ombesi Nkrama factory, drug meat factory. I have for being a toothpick. I have for being a bed. I have for being a way. Some factories in a way. Not existing factories. Some of these factories are even older than me. Sami Jenfi. Kasa preko. Brukutu munina ya one district one factory. Enya tem didie. Now say existing factories ne emwa wo mo dia. Tie. now pa twere ana record show yi na ko check at that tomato factory Mahama aban na ebo a omomo bi e wo Tema Agri Processing Limited omo manufacture cosmetics Avnash Industries Limited omo produce anwa emo semina any detergents any de keka ho President Mahama ne ma won sika Bupe Share Not Factory even a Yensu Starch Factory President Kofi Fiti say ye buy na gu President Mahama buy and the revamp Pesa Factory Cocoa Tutin Processing Factory omo manufacture cocoa derived food ingredients Dallo Enterprises omo cultivate indigenous and micro propagated bamboo.
Fast forward
Masa me ma bebre Bihawk Footwear Division Limited.
Fast forward.
Dignity Apparel Ghana Limited, Eco Roofing Company Limited, Elmina Fish Project, Fabri Metal Ghana Limited, Free Rocks Investment Limited, Fujian Central Tile Limited. Me say I can give you there are more than 200.
So fast forward.
So once I walk I say I buy away GCKBI factories and it's neither here nor there. Omun see one factory. President Mahama buying factories. As also boa existing factories. What this government is only doing is say or more boa existing factories.
Yes,
I'm saying that is not what they promised. But and even some one are buying caprini. And as I'm one and no more the boss here. It is a make so when you see catch up by the no to me find ye bibia more mayor this year. Or to me find ye bibia more mayor. That question the Albisam and Mamukra. Massa. Inyuma ben aban we yetumi bia magana memoa ne maba wo nya bia ye omo fiti na kwa asem ye mo bi kan hwe penyi se papa so pa ngoma so enya nanum de ntia ne mo ne ye ntia se ye kasa se ya enya se bia ye NDC fonti ye kasa na ye de Ghana na ye wo ho do na ye peso man ni di ye nti ne ye ni abre no ye ka kira ban ne se naku enya dada adwuma obroni se enya sustainable. It is not the answer to the unemployment situation facing Ghanaians. National security is a national security threat. If you want to solve that problem, stop gap measures, temporary jobs, but there was a permanent jobs.
Somebody on so.
And 3 years in Napku away. Yeah, 9 months in the church my foreign car. And then unemployment rate as a me bow. Because maybe your babu. Yeah, first. And he said the biggest problem is facing Ghana Mabunu year. You want to I mean, take a crabby about the Juma Wasem. When you say unemployment rate, President Mahama Frakunyaso, then number 8.4%. And they wouldn't be a drew 13.4%. Unemployment is worsening in Ghana. And all government continue to do is they continue to formulate slogans, empty, cheap political slogans.
You start
Pascal. You start Tomaka say this year I feel never end no we are creating 1 million jobs because some of the $1 billion negotiate. And then 8th month, today is 8th August. According to Ken Ofori-Atta mid-year budget review statement, almost NIPA 45 per any 8 associations per and with an amount of less than 1.something million. And you think did Sami odo no don nwira ebi wo aban we ya tro ne nada aban Sami onye ya won se waye Sami why na we bi na we fa
why register was him
re-register and the minyanye
identity and the deadlines are being na o mfa ne adwuma
o de and no you be kan one because
there be no store na academy no
because I don't know registration.
Me features na Minister for Communications no. How keke no person de to Ghana for so enam emfaso a ni pe binum pe fees ade we. Because say be say been previous and say be anim.
Nyansa be anim say register your same. Track you.
Why you didn't say re-register? The same cars are already registered.
Yes.
Is your same card not registered?
Yeah,
but the
same
card they registered.
Yeah. Yes, but because of the system and the way I use to say money,
system a
lot of
register same cards. Meaning say MTN for me information.
Yeah.
Telcos ne register sense in our information. TNU. And I will say the cars being registered as same cars. Bibri Ohwa. This health insurance card ne de account. This Supreme Court quasi into me accepting as proper national identification document. Into was here son. near the Ghana card and in the other dances will be a Ghana in a Ghana card so I feel neither upper and grandpa. But Ubia a basic understanding of IT Becca Jose. Once the telcos have already registered SIMs and NIA has already registered Ghanaians, omu data, you can simply extract that data. Yes, Obesan's one many power sunlight, 10 BM in the offices of telcos or NIA just to re-register their cars. Sakufano. If they would think outside the box and give these jobs to people who know, not people who are in to make unreasonable profits. Asempa, it is possible to extract data of Ghanaians who are registered for Ghana card from NIA system and use it for any upgrade of SIM card registrations. So that when somebody registered the card with passport, now also won't pay passport, and I won't pay. You can't say health insurance card and Abutes card, Ghana card. You can put their data on it. These things are done by university students who use IT in some jurisdictions.
Ghana card.
But you do that.
Ghana card.
Ghana card I've registered for.
You have registered for Ghana card.
Yes.
And your registration of your SIM before the deadline.
Your actions CBA. Ghana card, they also be a register for Ghana card. NDC now with me, I've already said it and I want to repeat it here. It's compulsory for you to get the Ghana
SIM registration.
But the SIM card registration, media, as a person, I've taken a decision on it.
You will not
in
register.
Conjunction with Minuya Sam George.
You will not
because
register.
In the coming days, actions be what.
No, it means that Sammy, you will not register.
And no, we will exhort all the was citizens. You're testing your rights, you're exercising your rights. Hey, exercising we register, will register.
Okay.
But the law must be tested because Emre Biani Ghana, Emre have checked the airline, Emre Biani Ghana, say, yeah, register your SIM card, we that done. use national identification cards already provided in the law to register our cars. I was say yes, also call register cars need being with Ghana card and Kwa. Now ye Ghana card and found could register you try SIM card. There is no law that gives the minister the power to do that. And baby only to me free or the yes I did. I name body. Or say Ghana for ye why and what over registration or phones were. To have 5 Ghana cities, then call company be one and Crofobin. Or better baby on your 2 minutes free. Let's test the law. If we test the law, not law, and they say courts and they say she's right. I know that people no longer have confidence in the
okay,
and there are some people who say why go to court? Oh, be him say and saying the other some court. The outcome goes in a particular way.
But do you have confidence in the judiciary? You're a lawyer.
Me, I have confidence in some of our courts, particularly the lower courts.
Not the higher court.
I don't have. Is it particularly the lower court?
Yes, you have confidence in.
Let me be more specific. I don't have confidence in the Supreme Court of Ghana.
That's
what Supreme Court there. Maybe if I'm asking beyond the Supreme Court.
Why?
Oh no, I don't have confidence in them. It's a personal opinion. I don't believe that.
You have fair judgment.
If I go there, I'll get fair judgment or a fair trial.
Really?
Based on recent decisions from the court, and I can give you a lot of cases. From election petition to 2020 election petition to Dr. Puni's case, I can give you a lot of decisions. As a person, in exercise of my rights, maybe I need confidence in the Supreme Court, but I believe I have confidence in the higher court. Some of the of course, there is only one high court, of course, but they sit in different divisions and at different levels, and I believe that most of these courts are presided by fair-minded judges who are interested in the administration of justice. And Mimi Wasembia, I will run to these courts. I believe in the impartiality and the work of the Court of Appeal as well. It is a Asembia High Court ne Bubomia. I'll be happy to appeal to the Court of Appeal. Okay. But a Bubomia Court of Appeal, I may have a Supreme Court.
Sami, on Ghana card issue, July. EC at the draft CI, Aquato Parliament. Say continuous registration for voters ID card no Ghana card no and as the source document. In fact, as I can say Akwada subsidiary legislation committee of parliament and minority actual position, but I don't know how you see that move by the electoral commission. So the Ghana card the source document they are registered for voters ID card. Sammy
Samna you see for a can or the ashet or new CI anymore. A bradwen entiasia so abani sebi in previous nyansa sunim. The only way in here o mashe shemra sa uni Ghana card na with the 18 years, that is after the last time why ye registration, and now will be the 18 years by the time why ye limited registration for 2024 elections. Uni Ghana card that won't mean tree within any voters ID card at the better ban. Me say abeni sebi nyansa susu name. The only reason why they are doing that, me some person with the year 2024 abanim edema MPP4. That is it.
Really?
Oh yes, because minua Ghana card and share enye in the feet yase. President Kufumpu abreso and asada yeso na eba ya oye NIA humra efiti yase se yenye Ghana card registrations. Amanfu ni se President Mills by no President Kufuor dia no efiti yase no beto aso. But the do President Mahama Breso no was a break kakra na system because you must say seem to be what system at President Kufuor government na the buy. Or the system be the other ban now the year juma kakra ube fitting challenges was open diplomacy break. The major problem with President Kufuor system no for Ghana card registration is obi PB just okosala no kosala na ye train din wi na card ne baso a just okosala e ko je card no. So the as any other challenges with the system na card didn't mean instant issuance into kosalaya oko days after and sana was answer be salaya ba be jo can it nipa be require card na over 1 million o mama me jo card and we needed a system instantly between your issue cards and a President Mahama through impinyu for no more NIS Amerino you go for a company by a friend of Margins Group I know here software and the system instantaneous issuance of cars. You know must sign contract if it has a pilot to with foreigners Ghana card ma foreigners bibre and which and sana abai we ba your contract and emergency no mba amende no but it was the same contract and at the same company the same system procured by President Mahama or the issue cars and ba we yet me can say nika na ya mabru no anya de dokura ngwa na ya de President Mahama ono kofa na Margins Group by a system etimi issue instant Ghana cars no etimi issue Ghana cars instantaneously no ono anya de na wa wo be fast as system ne contract na ya adwuma ono wa ye bibia ya said that's another matter to be debated another day. But my point is say we believe in the Ghana card project and I believe say I was say maybe so Ghana ha ye Ghana give etimi na Ghana card yen voter registration exercises no kwetimi man to kwesi Ghana no wo Ghana card chese wo ye Ghana ni date of birth so unyanya 18 years na wako EC office continuous registration no atwe wudi no aba register ni sana ewo abruchiri ni baabia but common sense should tell you say prempren ya ye ka say 2022 year ye ka say Ghana for your population ye 31 million ni actually ni padodo according to NI o ma register for Ghana cars almost about 16-17 million. Let's say just a little over half of the population and a Ghana card nibi. But that's half of the population in Ghana card nibi. Obuni Ghana card nibi not because they say omunko register. If I don't want register for Ghana cards and kwabebere why issue on cards na nyɛ Emma wo. And a episode to me register because and Ghana card no benya bia say I just call district capital na ko NIA office. Or register. When you say Ghana, here in the city wa nyasa nketwa. Enti nkronkro ni bebre wa to move and get to a place NIA office wo to register for Ghana card no. The way the chira kwa akwaje no. Enye easy. As about here. So by no fault of people no, e be ni Ghana cards ni bi. I say was say ye boa NIFO na card ya omu hia so mo de be yo mo adwuma no aban timi di ma wo mo na omo de Ghana card no ekọ emmia wo Ghana nyina all districts all communities na Ghana ni bi nya kwan se utimi yeden eyebi not just MPP strongholds but everywhere na Ghana ni bi atumi nya bi yentumi nyesa at the time about half of the population ni Ghana card bi no which therefore means say Akrebi after 2020 we di 18 2021 and now 2022 and now we di 18 2023 but only Ghana card ni bi no it defies common sense say obeka say only Ghana card che say onye Ghana ni nti wunti bi nto aba wo.
Okay, so but Sammy assistance now should CI mature na say ebeyemra, what would you do? There's anyone you be.
No, but the CI has not been laid. If it is laid, Parliament cannot do anything about it. 21 days be run about Beyemra.
Yeah.
But before it is laid, Parliament must allow the EC chairperson or the EC representative to lay it.
Yeah.
And the indication I have from NDC Dom Kuma Ewomra Shebedwem, led by the Venerable Haruna Idrisu and the Honorable Munta Kanom, ably supported by party leadership. And they say, CI no, or man somebody anymore. Yeah, so
Sammy, you're sorry, so not
so just to conclude on the Ghana card.
Yeah.
And they, yes, so we can register for Ghana card for the Nebra and your passport. It is to me the passport I register for Ghana card there. Na Ghana card now see me to me actually me about 2 women ni was a other than me to me for our passport na and no mama Ghana card. Common sense. And from 92 besine azemba your system be inherent in our electoral process. I part of it for a long time. Guarantor system. Say your Ghana card, say your voters ID card, your trading beer. Yes, say so obi any card the other dance so your Ghana near. Utumi fa Ghana for you know omo card need your choice your Ghana for nobody dance here man. That is the system we have used. Aye juma. Adentina Jimen's a person son. If for nothing at all. If for nothing at all. Ontie a frutupa any nyansa semwa. You are Dr. Aferijan, that venerable former EC chairman, has said. And NDC neka. Dr. Aferijan or EC chairperson or where about also from 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, mani nyina ya sumbi bibia ya kama. Was a Ghana card o kase odi no kwa ene beye nyina so dia twere obi din na ma na beye voter e yen hye bone ya be disenfranchising millions of people.
Some chiancrofo me no MPP.
Oh, o kase me no pedia. Kase ma me no pedia. I have a lot of friends in the MPP. Do come me no pedia.
We are restricting you to the
Oh,
Vice President count.
Oh, that be on the Michiana. On your madam for. Madam for ye, me and my name Samia Uku, National Lotteries Director General. Minuano, and me born abaso say even in the midst of corruption, Chrono Ekoswi na oko NLA, me the media dinechi. Uneza media we minuan so obo Chrono America. Me the media dinechi no scandal. Onye bibia. Samia Uku Michiano. The second person, Dr. Kuboy.
Oh, okay.
I have a lot more, but I also mean, I have a lot more. The Kobo is me follow na me track any senka me scandal bi ho. So far our conducting no well. And maybe some working some more health insurance na. Uni mo Kobo mo so bread no say oba ho. Or they are working be aba ho. They are working very hard. Yeah. So we are grateful.
I am on 19.
Oh, my baby,
Professor, we are stubborn.
I don't know.
Professor, we are hand-tied. Professor, we are more Professor, we are and Professor, we are Kasa.
Yes, you cry. I'm more concerned. We will find out. Won't be that.
As I'm drinking.
Obia, it's another normal. But more mobile, you know. We need to sit here. And we need to crack. In our real life, we are not like it. But for the good of Ghana, no, we have to do this. For the good of future generations, we have to do this. And of course, so can you say it with courage, you say it with conviction, you say it without fear or favor. Right. Whether the person is as old as Methuselah or as young as Asempa, no cray about Okano with Akukudru, Okano with conviction. That is what I believe in. That is what I'll continue to do.
Samia Sundri Kayana say, thanks so much to the production team. Good morning. Enjoy your day. Work and happiness up next. Just stay tuned and enjoy with the man, Black Eye, the Crumble.